So, hi everyone. Thank you for being here on my live today. So, I'm having someone that is Sebugeni Disan. I'm introducing him by myself. Yeah, he deals in travel and tourism.
Tourism,
Tourism.
because when you add two things, you travel is a different case.
And then tourism.
Is a
So, what
different
do you
case.
do?
However, they all under one umbrella.
Okay. So, you deal in tourism.
Yeah, specialize in tourism and in adventure.
Okay.
Yes. Because travel means
So when you come up to this live, I know most people are not yet here, but when you come up, this one is going to be taking us through what he does, the services that he will give you for all of you that maybe.
together.
Hmm?
You look for one or one.
Okay. I think that is good.
Yeah.
So this one is going to take us through what he deals in so that you get to know when you want to travel to Uganda, what do you expect and what services does he offer you? Answer? Okay. The audience is yours. You can try to tell them as they are coming up.
Oh, welcome. First of all, I would like to thank Clarice for such a beautiful invite on her live. First of all, my name's Disan Evo Safaris. The reason why I call myself Evo, it is my company name. I have service on board. That is the pickup and drop. Then there's hotel bookings. Then we have the adventure. Those are the only service that I'm deal in. The only free service that I have to deal in because I specialize in adventure.
Okay.
I don't do travel. I only do safaris.
That is adventure, like touring people around.
Exactly, that is it.
So
Yeah.
if someone is coming to Uganda, what do they expect you to offer them?
Well, Uganda is a beautiful country, very beautiful. I don't think we have any other country on this planet that can compete with Uganda. Compete with Uganda. That is why is it Churchill named it the Power of Africa, meaning it has got all the beautiful sceneries that a human being would yearn to see. Yes. Once it's your first time in Uganda, you expect to have a very good vegetation. We expect to have the big five cats. There's the buffalo, the lions, the leopard, the rhinoceros, and buffalo, rhinoceros, and the elephant, the African elephant. When in Uganda still, you expect to have two, like the culture tourism, because you've got very nice cultures here, like let's say the Buganda
culture, the
Buganda kingdom, whereby so many people will wonder why it's called the Buganda kingdom. It is because of, did you know that Buganda is the mother of Uganda? Yes, that's why you see that when you want to get to Uganda, you just remove B, like letter B. When you want to have Buganda, you just add on Buganda. And as in we're colonizing, Buganda gets like it was the first kingdom to get our own independence.
Okay.
Then it was followed by what? Uganda. So there are so many interesting stories, like the second biggest lake in the whole world. It is in Uganda.
Which is that?
That is Lake Victoria.
Okay.
Yes, because it covers three countries. That is Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda itself. That means it's too big in the whole world. It's the second one. The first one it is in Russia. So it is followed by Uganda. So there's so many amazing things that you can look at when you're in Uganda.
Yeah.
Yes, and so many activities. Because if you don't want to go to the park, because most of the people they might fear the wilderness, we can tour around Kampala and Jinja as well. Because in Jinja you have rafting.
Hello.
In Jinja you have rafting. It is very, very, very nice experience to have a rafting.
What is rafting?
Rafting is something like you get on a boat, then you have to pass through the falls.
Okay.
Like the falls. So it's a very, very nice experience. And I think if you're still on this planet, you have to go such an experience to tell your grandchildren, everyone. That's when you get to your evening age. Yes.
So this one is telling us some of the activities that maybe you expect to have when you go to certain parts of Uganda. That is rafting. Most of you have fear of water. So if someone actually has fear of water, what do they expect to do other than rafting?
Okay. That was around, that is called city tour. Because when you talk about the city tour, it's something that you can't go, you can't exceed 100 kilometers.
Okay.
Like it's around, you don't need to get tired. So when you talk about the escape into the wilderness, you talk about the Maction Falls, that is like 600 kilometers away from the city center. But by the way, that is the biggest national park we're having in Uganda.
Why?
The biggest national park we have in Uganda. Sometimes we relate it to Rwanda as a country, like to convince someone that this park is too big. Indeed, it's too big.
Which park is that?
That's the Maction
Okay.
Falls. It consists of the big 5 animals that I mentioned them before. It has got a very, very, very nice experience when it comes to a game drive, bird watching. There is a boat cruise.
What is bird watching?
Bird watching, this is where you get experience of getting so many, like looking at different species of birds.
Okay.
Yeah, because Uganda still is one of those countries that has got so many species of birds. Like we are over 800 species of birds. So once you pop in Budongo Forest, that is when you specialized in birding.
Okay.
Because birding also takes a lot of time, because you've got so many different types of birds. Yes. When you pop in Budongo Forest, you get to see different species of birds. So there is nature walk. There is which other activities that is more interesting?
Like if someone wants to do mountain climbing.
Oh, mountain climbing.
Where do they expect you to take them?
Mountain climbing is more sweeter when you try out Fort Potro, and that is in the Renzol Mountain. That is towards Kasese. That's where you get experience of the Queen National.
Game Park.
Yeah, the Elizabeth, the Queen
Elizabeth National.
Yeah, you connect from that side. But it's better when you go hiking. If you haven't done the Renzol, then it's better you go Bwindi. Why am I saying Bwindi?
Why?
Bwindi covers like 2 or 3 more activities that are more interesting. There is the gorilla tracking as well. Gorillas are in the mountains, are only found in the mountains. So like you're tracking the gorillas, it means you have to climb the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah? Then you get that experience of those gorillas. Sometimes you need to feed them. However, they are wild, but there are some that are so close to human being. However, they're wild, but we share some experience with them. They're 80% human.
Okay.
So it means the other 20%, it will be guided by the guide within the park.
Okay.
Yes.
For you to get closer to them.
Yes.
So if someone wants to come here in Uganda, maybe to stay for some period of time, maybe 3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
a month,
Mm-hmm.
can someone stay for a year?
Hey, you can stay for a year, but it depends on what he's going to do in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the packages? Do you call them packages?
Mm-hmm.
What packages do you give them?
Okay, sometimes it depends on the client's budget. I can give you a package that is related to a 5-star or a 10-star or a 7-star, depends. But if a client, sometimes when he or she tells me his budget, of course, I go all budgets. Yeah, I know.
How far can you go?
Okay, it depends. Let's say there's what we call a luxury client. There's what we call economy clients. There's what we call a budget client. All these 3 clients, they're my clients.
You have to attend to them.
Yes, they're my clients, but it depends. Okay, someone would love to go to, let's say, would love to go to Maction Falls for 3 nights or 2 nights. It means those are 3 days.
Yeah.
The first day is for traveling. The second day is for an activity.
So even the day they travel, you count.
Of course, you have to count.
Okay.
This person is enjoying the ride on that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Because on the way you have to do a stopover. You have to. There's so many sceneries as you approach it.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So those are activities. Tourism starts with me, myself.
Yeah, you yourself have to be an entertainment to the people that you're taking.
The moment you appear in my face, you started touring. I've started charging you. You're meeting a different person, of which tourism means to see different sceneries.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but we're still talking about the budget.
Yeah, the packaging.
So it depends. It depends. It depends. It's like sometimes I can refer it. Someone has got money, but he wants to buy a land. Let's say there's a land in a wetland. There's a land outside the wetland.
Yeah.
So it depends on the money that this someone has. So you can sit down and you talk with a client. Someone might be having his, let's say, 3 million.
How is that money in dollars? If you can.
3 million in dollars. That is $1,000.
$1,000.
Yes.
Okay.
You get. So this someone would want to tour, and maybe it's a couple.
Okay. Yeah.
So and in tourism, the more clients, the more cheaper it becomes.
Okay.
Yes, like when you travel, let's say in a shuttle, it's more a little bit cheaper.
Much love from Africa, Kenya. Thank you for joining. I've actually brought for you Dyson. He is specialized in things concerning travels.
No, tourism.
It's tourism. Adventure. So if you feel like you want to one day have a tour around Uganda, you literally have a good to do everything well that you even love to come back be another day. Even you try to recommend maybe someone to come and see how beautiful, because it depends on that on the person that on the tour guide that you have for you to have a good experience in a country that you're going in.
Yeah.
So he's trying to explain to us the kind of packages that he has and how low can he go, how he literally can go low depending on which kind of client. So that's it.
Yeah, we're still talking about what? The packaging?
The packaging.
Okay. Adventure like up countries in the past is kind of expensive because the lodges are very expensive.
Yeah.
And most of the lodges here, the nice lodging, they're charging dollars.
Okay.
As in Uganda, the country, our currency is dollar.
Yes,
However,
true.
In
shillings, yeah.
Our currency, international currency, it is a what? It is a dollar.
Yeah, if you want to visit here before this year, it will be good it will be a good experience. You can try to contact me. My WhatsApp number is there in the bio. Then we'll link up with this one so that you get to know how to deal with the touring. So you can try to do what to contact me. Then I'll get to him. He will do a very good service for you. So yes. Yeah, you can go. You can go on.
Yeah, we're still judging about the adventure. The most adventure here it is traveling up countries, because when we talk about up countries, that is when we've entered into the national parks, and the nearest national park we're having in Uganda is the Martin Falls, and it's the most interesting national park.
How long can you drive to reach there?
It is said to be a 5 hours drive.
Okay.
But sometimes, me when I'm with my clients, it means I have to give them the best.
Yes.
Instead of 5 hours, we can go 7 hours.
Okay.
Why? I would love my client to feel the value for his of money.
Yes.
You get? Why? He or she is free or open to ask me whatever he wants. As in, let's say we've started a pickup from Entebbe Airport, as I told you before. Your journey have started. Your package have already started.
Yes.
Why?
True.
At Entebbe Airport itself, it's a tourism attraction.
Yeah.
Did you know that Entebbe means a seat? And do you know how they came up, like naming the Entebbe International Airport Entebbe? It is because of the King of Uganda.
Really?
The King of Uganda used to have like that Entebbe used to act as a court, whereby people go to seek for justice and peace.
Okay.
Justice and peace.
Okay.
So whoever disobeyed the King of Uganda, the king ordered him or her, ordered his chiefs to take that person to Entebbe.
Okay.
Why? Entebbe is it's an area surrounded by water. It's like an island.
Yeah.
So if this person was taken to Entebbe, it means this person wouldn't run away, because when he falls into water, he'll be eaten by the crocodiles.
Okay.
You get? So as I told you, there's so many things that you can learn on your way until you reach your hotel or where you're going, when you've already get satisfied.
Yeah.
You get?
Yes.
Yeah.
So does it mean like maybe how can I say that? You charge them from the airport to where the hotel is.
Yeah, I give a package. I don't dispute a package. I give a whole package from the hotel to the national park, or to where you're going to do your activities. Then back to the hotel, right?
To the airport when you,
because it's a fully package. Apart from the traveling, because traveling is totally different. Traveling means booking.
Yeah,
tickets.
true. Yeah.
So I don't book tickets for people. But however, I've got friends, but I don't book tickets.
So if someone wants to book a ticket, they have to do it by themselves.
Yeah, booking a ticket is for themselves. They only share the flight details with me. I don't book tickets.
Oh, the flight details when they're going to be arriving.
Yeah, when they are going to be arriving, and where they are going to, like, it gives me the right time to get to know their departure and their arrival.
Okay.
And their arrival when they're in Uganda.
So that is kind of interesting. Yeah. We have very many different companies in Uganda that deal in what? In travels? In tourism?
Yeah, there's so many companies that deal in travels and adventure.
And adventure.
But,
so it depends on their packaging and the services that they provide to you. So he's here to try to enlighten you the kind of services that he can give you, and how you can try to associate with him when you come to Uganda, and how he will literally give you all the beautiful treatment that you need to have and feel comfortable and at home when you're in Uganda.
What do you want?
You can tell them anything. You may have those things that you need to tell them for them to know what they expect to have.
No, we're still talking about. Okay, we talked about Entebbe.
You're trying to talk about the packaging,
I
like you
wanna-
haven't maybe. Do you
I wanna
have?
give out bits of it because once I give you
Yeah, I
everything,
know. Yeah, I get. I
then
know.
you
You would have exposed.
yes.
Yeah, I get you.
Mm. So the bits of Kampala, I mean, the city tour is kind of cheap.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yes, because at a rate of 200, 250
Mm-hmm.
a person, you can go a city tour.
Okay.
That is like when you're a couple, it should be 500.
Mm-hmm.
So you expect yourself to see a seven hills.
Mm-hmm.
Those are seven hills that make up Kampala.
Mm-hmm.
You expect to go to Jinja for a boat cruise and visit Itanda Falls. If you still have time, you can also visit it's a place, the source of the Nile.
Yes.
Yes.
So you see, that is something so good.
terminal.
Okay.
So now we're trying to have another terminal.
Okay.
Why am I saying it is one? It is busy. During lunch hours, you have so many flights that are coming in. The
Yeah.
Emirates, there's so many, the Kenya Airways, the Uganda Airways, there's so many flights. So you might find there's a lot of jam.
Yeah.
And the time you've already landed, you're tired.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I come in when you also you don't want even to look at me. You get. That's why I ask for flight details. I prepare myself because I have to be at the airport 3 hours ahead of your flight.
Yeah, true.
Yes, to make some good sweet arrangements for you.
So that you don't come, someone is
Exactly.
waiting
That's the
for you,
reason why
they
I
are
ask for
calling
your
you,
flight
and then you
details.
say that Ugandans don't keep time. So,
Yeah.
time, remember that along the way, we find a lot of traffic jam, of which that is just a miscellaneous, something you've not prepared for. But if you want to have a very comfortable pickup on time, you have to do that. It will be so amazing for someone to pick you up in time, not for you to reach at the airport and then start looking around, having all those stressful moments because you feel like maybe the person has not reached to you out in time. So that would be something good. You have anything to say before we say bye to them?
Yeah. Actually, I want to say thanks for our viewers and a great thanks to you, Clarice. It was such an opportunity, a beautiful opportunity to listen Menvu safaris. Guys, I can't wait. I can't wait to see you and to host you in Uganda, the Power of Africa.
Yes.
Just contact her. The reason why I tell you to contact her, it is we're trying to build up a chain. Yeah, however, I have a personal company, but when you go through her live and contact me, it gives me strength. Why?
Okay.
She is the one who have just prompted me on her live. You get? Because I don't want to backbite people. So she will contact me, then I'll give you a beautiful service. Thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to host you in Uganda, the Power of Africa. I stay this and Menvu Safaris. You wanna give me out my contact?
It is okay.
Okay, perfect. Um, it's a +256 779 493059. It's a WhatsApp number.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think you've heard from Disan. If you want anything to do with coming to Uganda, because there are a lot of scammers in every country.
Actually, some people book on email. I've got an email as well.
Okay.
My email is sebugenyidisan@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is it. Sabugen Disan has actually given you out the email and the WhatsApp number that you can reach him out on, so that you get to know more about his company and how you can travel into Uganda and have that good experience as well. We'll be excited to have you in Uganda, Kampala, the Pearl of Africa, where you have so many beautiful experiences. You'll see very many beautiful sceneries, and you have a very different experience that you literally share out to your people when you go back. Yo guys, hi Abraham Sekajolo. Which country are you from? Yeah.
Uganda.
He may be a Ugandan, but from maybe in a different country.
Mm.
Yeah. So even if you're coming back from another country, can someone book you for a pickup?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
I'm here to serve country, people, and the world as well.
So if maybe you're coming back from a country, then you need someone to pick you up. He gives out self pickups. It will be good. You'll have a very good experience. He will be telling you about, okay, Uganda. Thank you for being here. He'll tell you about different beautiful stories.
Yeah, It's a service
in the car because
until you feel bad.
because if you're having someone to travel with in a car and then they're all silent, it's so boring. You need to have someone who is at least. But I'm in Poland as of now. How is Poland, Abraham? How is life in Poland?
I have so many clients in Poland.
This one is saying that he is having so many clients there in Poland who come to Uganda for a visit. How are things there?
Yeah, it's things this side. How are they? Yeah, it's raining. Actually, no, you've just got a rain today.
Yeah.
It has been a little bit humid, but today at least
It rained.
it rained, and everything is just on point.
Yeah, in Uganda we are excited whenever we see rain. Yeah, at least sometimes we want to have rain because we grow a lot of crops. Right, recently, but it's nice. Right?
Right?
Not in Uganda.
Not in Uganda. I've never even experienced a riot in Uganda.
Also, maybe
Yeah, okay.
in Kenya.
Sometimes we have those simple things like you're right, because sometimes it was towards what? The traders. Yeah, but it wasn't right. They were just trying to express their freedom of trading. It wasn't right. Yeah.
So maybe in Kenya.
In Kenya? In Kenya it's so
yeah.
recent.
But not
But
in Uganda.
It has taken some time.
Some people confuse, like, if someone says Africa, people think that the whole of Africa maybe it's having riots.
Let me tell you one thing.
But Africa is a continent.
Exactly.
But it has a lot of countries in it.
Yeah, they're right. It is a continent, but it can be a country as well.
Africa is a country.
Why? Do you know Baha'i? Baha'i, it is a kind of a yoga worshiper.
Yeah.
It's a building. You just enter the building. There's no church leader. There's no what. Every kind of faith enters into that temple.
Okay.
So in the whole Africa, or in the whole Africa as a country, as a continent, it is in Uganda. Okay. So meaning they're right to call it as maybe a country or what?
Or a continent.
Yeah, whatever, because in Uganda they have a saying that a chief for one neighbor.
I miss the roll man. What do you mean by that? Rolex. Okay.
Rolex is from yeah, you're right. Rolex is from the eastern. That is Busoga in Jinja. It was just being introduced by the former minister. Rolex is a kind of
food. This side
food.
Is quite expensive in Poland.
In Poland, yeah, true. Because Poland, they got a lot of matoke from Uganda. Then they export it.
They export it too.
Yeah, so it becomes very expensive. That's why you see sometimes even a bunch here, it is kind of becoming now expensive. However, we're in the month where we experience a lot of members, Chengera. So this is a very lovely month. Food in Uganda.
We're in July.
Yeah, July. So we have a lot of members.
But what is so expensive in Uganda?
What? The
like
food.
What is so expensive in Uganda? If someone comes and then they say that Uganda is expensive, what is so expensive?
No, Uganda is not expensive.
Really?
Uganda is not expensive at all. Ask me why. If I have a $1,
that is something like 300,000.
3,000 Ugandan shilling. $1 like this.
Yeah,
3,000.
$1.
Yes.
Okay, yes, that is 3,000.
I can get a food that someone is going to get at
which type of food? Which type of food?
Matoke, meat, chicken at a $1 in Uganda. That is what we call domestic tourism. That food is got from ghetto.
Yeah, maybe.
The common person gets food
in
at
fact,
3,000.
Matoke is more expensive than chicken.
Yeah, chicken is everywhere.
But I think some people also feel like Chicken is everywhere, but some countries they consider that chicken is expensive, I think. But if you say this and happy means he has gotten juice, they're given this and some good juice.
You're still saying?
But if someone says that like chicken is everywhere, chicken is expensive.
Chicken is not expensive.
How?
At 6.
I have a nice time, guys. It's nice chatting. Thank you, Abraham.
At $3, you can get chicken. A whole chicken.
$3. That is something like how much in Uganda?
That is like 10,000. A whole chicken.
These are flayers, maybe.
Not of rayers, the broilers. You can get.
Those ones are still young.
They're not young, ready to eat. Those chicken that you see on the way.
Let me tell you that.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes
Uganda is not expensive.
You can feel them like having that that chicken. What? How do they call it?
Which one?
If you eat
the smoked chicken.
Like they have a way how they smell. It feels that are at 10,000. Like there's a big difference of you eating.
True, those broilers are everywhere. But maybe when you're talking about the local chickens, those are local ones. Those are kind of expensive.
Yeah, local ones are expensive.
Okay, they're not even expensive.
They are.
Let me tell you, when you talk about $10, that is 35 or 38,000 Ugandan shilling.
But still, it can be.
That is not money to people. $10.
If someone is working.
No, it's not all about working. Let me tell you. You know why I'm saying that Uganda is a kind of cheaper country. I might be walking on the way. Maybe I stop. I see jackfruit. I have to make sure if there's something that is ready to eat, I'll pull it out. No one will make an alarm that maybe I've shown someone is food. You get? Then I'll go to the next level. I get another one. I survive for a day, which is not in the other countries.
I think
that is why we call Uganda the Pearl of Africa.
I think what makes life expensive in other countries, I think it's all because of the taxes that they pay.
What makes life expensive in other countries? It is
the taxes.
No, it is called. It is living. The
way of living.
Yes. Why?
And because they pay a lot of taxes.
No, why? They pay a lot of taxes, but the tax has value. Don't take me in politics. It is like this.
Are we going into politics?
Yeah, because when it comes to tax, it comes in politics. But I want to stay away from politics. The thing is, the way of living outside is very expensive.
Yeah,
it's in the same way here.
Very expensive.
Whereby here, we have two ownership. Like someone can rent a house at maybe $50. Those are 30 days. $50. Those are 30 days, and it's a nice room.
A tourist who has come into like, is it because you're saying that that's $50 for someone who has come to tour into Uganda, or someone who is living within Uganda?
Who is living within Uganda? And that's a very nice room. 2 bedrooms.
$50?
Yes.
How much is that?
That is like 250.
Okay.
Or 200. You get a very
self-contained?
Nice room. Yes. Then you struggle with the eats. A day 2,500. That's a half $1. Life move on. So Uganda is not expensive.
I think there is nothing that is so expensive than
Uganda is not expensive, I'm telling you.
When you have money, when you don't have money.
No, when you look at these taxes, the matatus, they use the public tax. Going to Kampala, it is 1,000. That is like 5 cents.
Yeah.
How expensive it is? It is not.
Do you know that in Uganda, if someone is
getting a train outside Uganda, I don't know how much it costs.
But let me tell you one thing. You've actually spoken about Ugandan trains. They're a disappointment. You know, when I watched a video on YouTube about someone was trying to show Ugandan trains, and I saw these old fans that bring in like.
Thank you. You know one thing, me, I love such things. We as Ugandans, no, we're not yet there.
Yes, we are not there.
Let me tell you, just like in the national park, we've just got to that stage of not moving without cash.
Yes.
You get? Why? The previous years used to move without cash, but nowadays going to park, you either have your Visa card,
Visa card,
or you have money on your phone. You get? You only use mobile money. So we having containers from maybe Mombasa or Tanzania or in other countries, and we turn them into a trade. It is a very nice experience. Someone who has from a high end come down and see what takes someone to call it a train in Uganda.
You know, I feel so disappointed, and I literally wanted to go get that experience of touring around a Ugandan train because it's a disappointment. I saw that fun, and I'm like, hey, no, AC.
Yeah. Better than the AC. No. It's even better than this AC.
No.
Diseases. No, but when you're having a natural one,
it's too old. Even when it's even trying to swing around to supply air, like, is it going to fall down on me?
We're not yet there, but very soon we shall be there.
When will we get there?
Let me tell you one thing, Clarice.
Anyway,
a permit of gorillas. A few years back, she used to cost in Uganda to visit the gorillas. It used to cost like around $500. That is $500. Like by then it was 1.5 million. But nowadays it is exceeding to $1,000+, meaning that there is a lot of people who are coming in now to watch those gorillas.
Yeah, true.
So meaning we're moving slowly by slowly. I think by next year we should have a 2024 model train in Uganda.
That would be good. I would be excited to go have an experience there.
We're building the railway line.
The old one. Oh my God.
And we can't kill out the old one because we will take it to the museum as well.
Maybe they should be there. But the old trains in Uganda, they're not training.
No, we are not yet there. I believe in myself that a few years from now, not even a few years, a few hours from now,
we can have a very beautiful train.
It might be 1 million hours, but we'll be there.
Okay.
So you guys don't get scared. In Uganda, we are not yet there, but at least everything is promising. It's promising.
Yes. Yeah. Because even now we have very, very beautiful roads.
Oh, I can't even tell. Because last time when we had to go to Maction Falls, you go with your car, you have to come back and change the tires.
Because of the pitfalls? Because
of the landscape, the lands. And nowadays, it is tarmacked and everything it's on point.
God, Jesus Christ. Even I had to see, how many tunnels does Uganda have?
Tunnel? We're only building it. We are...
there is one that is around in Kampala.
Tunnels?
Yeah, I mean by tunnels. I don't know. Like when you go into, like it's something like it's constructed and cars go through it when they're moving. Like,
no, we don't have any.
No, there is one.
We used to have one. We don't have any.
This one that is
the express one.
Does Express have? I don't think it has. There is this one that is in Uganda. Like, maybe that one.
Those are kind of those are modern as the ways.
Like if a road,
building
like
roads.
there is a road up and then there is a certain building that road cars pass in down there.
Those are just designs of the road. We don't have tunnels in Uganda.
Okay.
We
I
don't.
thought it was.
No, it wasn't.
So I was
Those are
like, it
just-
is kind of weird.
It is
because
because
it's even short.
the reason why it was done like that. That's why I told you. You know, Kampala is it's
what?
made of 7 hills. Meaning Kampala, it's a hilly city.
Yeah.
So to get a flat land, it's really very hard. Yeah. So that's why you see, you have to be with nice engineers and experts to construct such roads in Kampala and Uganda as well.
But they are very good engineers that
Yeah.
are constructing.
That kind of because that place used to have a lot of bad drainage. Yeah.
But now
So
they're
now,
literally
at
doing a
least-
very good job.
I can't say a very good job because
At least they're trying.
we're not yet in the season of rain. Then I'll give him my credit after a rainy season because
But
we
I
always
think you're gonna
give
have a
credits
lot of like drainage water, a lot of it,
What?
lot of it. When it rains, like the water that sometimes leads to, I think it even creates more pitfalls in Uganda.
Not true because that's kind of out of tourism.
I know.
So I don't want to go that side.
Okay. So anyway, I think we've just do a lot. I think we'll say goodbye. Thank you for being here, and we'll
really
expect you to have
By the way,
the good experience.
This is a fresh juice.
Oh,
You guys, it's a fresh passionate juice. It's not from the fridge, but from the garden. From the garden. So I'm used to fresh things. That's why I told you I need to be in Uganda. I only come outside
survive,
there
eh?
to maybe to preach a gospel of my company.
so that you bring in more tourism.
Exactly.
So anyway, when you come to Uganda, you have so many of the natural things.
Savvy.
Vegetables are very good. Very good thing, very good experience. So I think we'll say bye for now. Thank you for being around. Thank you for accepting to have you here on my channel.
Say bye.
I'm the guest. And he's the host. Oh, you're the host and the guest.
You are a host.
So thank you so much. I'll be glad to have you here. Contact us so that you come to around Uganda. Love you guys. Goodbye. God bless you. Bye bye.